I was training come our channel so I'll see GH Politics Avenue. Podcast concept training make us make headlines. And your jump ready to be exumo. Onya the about ever a year Afenyo markings as say now with ye banking wallet no. A hun sensama and Afenyo markings HSF a year a binum and she share tree and our a yen for ham. Ama one ma sa ye wallet banking a proceed like a coso. Na Kevin some more canon Kevin Taylor so gina so at to be a day a manom a bra or stage a year press conference. Only a best show say a bungran simnum. Na young friends some hodwa for your markets diguha. Kevin Taylor and so the area a battle. Shannon Swam say Hasi AGH Politics Avenue.
Now, about 2 days ago, and MPP for Bekachere say a year NDC are buying a year levy eba. United Krumha. And so many people were saying, MPP, stop this. Now, the minority in parliament is calling for the permanent suspension of any wallet to bank transfer levy by the Bank of Ghana until it receives proper parliamentary approval. Minority leader, in fact, yes, Minority Leader Afenyo accused government of being complicit in allowing the proposed wallet to bank transfer levy to proceed. And the MP before a press conference. Now we tell a press conference no more kana. These were the same people about 3 days ago. Now omokache Ghana for you say NDC abanga pass levy. 3 days ago, let me play the video for you to watch. 3 days ago, this is what they said.
When they were in opposition, they criticized the levy. And when they assumed office in 2025, they put in place a mechanism to abolish the levy. Immediately after repealing the levy law, they imposed the Dumiso levy, what they call the energy sector reform levy, which now took away 1 Ghana cedi per liter of petrol that is bought at the pump. So that was the first mischief. The second surprise, the NDC government, through the back door, has reintroduced the levy. These were has reintroduced. The NDC government, through the back door, has reintroduced the levy. These were...
So this was an emphatic statement. 3 days ago or 2 days ago, Ojina Parliament, a press conference, Ekache Ghana for say, NDC the levy aba. They made it emphatic. Emma, yenyanko former mutina TikTok, etna radio so Ghana, calling themselves journalists. Afenyo Makine MP before catch say the NDC government I introduced the levy. Emma Yebetinaka say it's a lie. Nobody can introduce any kind of levy in Ghana without going to parliament for approval. Nobody, no government. In fact, Obiani Ghana obet my no. But 2 days ago, the same Afenyo Makine, this same liar, this chronic liar, this thief, this criminal who lies about everything. This guy who is a lawyer and breaking the laws in Ghana, calling people and threatening them because his girlfriend's brother went to touch people's kids. This filthy politician who does not understand anything about respecting the people and speaking truth or upholding integrity. This same guy stood on national television, called his MPP colleagues, Bejira, say, Yan can't Ghana for say, NDC the levy aba. Just 2 days ago. And yes, sorry, Afenyo Maki, we are a press conference. And they are was by a press conference. Now the press conference, you know, Mumientie de Waka. Kasa kwa we Jimia, Mosemeboa.
The Bank of Ghana must permanently prohibit any wallet to bank or bank to wallet charge equivalent to a transaction levy unless authorized by an act of parliament. 2, the Attorney General must issue a formal opinion on the constitutionality of imposing levy equivalent charges through fintech operators to bypass Parliament, to bypass Article 174. And this opinion must be part of the proceedings of Parliament through a ministerial statement by the Attorney General for Parliament to debate same. 3. The Finance Minister must appear before Parliament to explain the decisions behind MMFL's announcement and confirm whether the executive knew of or encouraged it. Of course, I doubt if the minister will come and tell us the executive did not know about this. And finally, the government must eat a humble pie by apologizing to Ghanaians, the very people it promised, for breaking a solemn electoral promise.
So the question here is, and we have a press conference. The press conference, you know, or no now Becca say I bind the levy abano. Afenyo or catch say Attorney General no Embra Bontene. Embe Adentina MTN4 it decided to charge 0.7 pesos or whatever percent. The same person will say I pass the levy, you know. Or no Sabe John say, oh, Bank of Ghana prohibit MTN4 from taking that kind of money from its customers. So in one breath, Ghana pass the levy. John Mahama and NDC pass the levy. In another breath, or Sakacha Ghana for say MTN4 na air charge. Now Opeso Busa Finance Minister and say Ghana buying him who be na. Now Attorney General Mbeme Antia say Sebio or no so na Ǎgĝrieveď saying. So basically, Adiana also the first time, no. And then as you see, no, the second time. This is the press conference they were supposed to have in the first place. But you see, because of Ǎgĝrieveď energy minti, this press conference now also have you, dinka ba bontin beto Ǎgĝrieveď Ghana for any. Because these questions you are asking are legitimate. Company be a private company, a communication company, and as a telecommunication company, whatever you want to call it. Oma day, Oma to Omu boom. There were different telecommunication companies. Obian to Nidium. One telecommunication company at to Nidium. Doesn't mean say Yako Parliament, Aqua Shembra say levy aba. You the same person I work say levy aba no. Oh say Busa Bank of Ghana say Memo Mom Penema MTN and to Omu boom. Secondly, Ubusa a buying lawyer paying say, Omech Ǎgĝrieveď said the air course no onimubiana. 3. Oh, Saka say finance minister Nemra na Omeye who say a buying way Emma MTN ho. So it means say you yourself you know for a fact say a buying has not officially come to Parliament to pass any law say levy aba. At this point, where Jimmy and I win Jimmy, and this is the kind of dirty politics they do. This is the kind of dirty politics they do. It is in the second press conference now. He is now inquiring. But the first press conference, he was making an emphatic statement to say levy aba. Kwasia we onye leader. Matuba Umia for Baba Umia is not listening. Mahamudu Baumia, he is not smart. He is not intelligent. He will never keep you as the leader of the minority. Because and the press conference clearly shows to say they are confirming say there is no levy. Because first press conference Okache Ghana for say levy aba. NDC I there pass levy. Also we are minority leader. NDC can never pass levy without you knowing in Parliament. Adia chinya ubusa abane questions say adentina MTN for charge. Now nimsa questions when now why didn't you ask those questions in your first press conference for the government to answer you, for you to understand say bibia ma Parliament into there's nothing like levy that has been passed by Parliament. Echire we Jimmy Echire politics now why Ǎgĝrieveď was a Sebio MPP followers in Kwana when you politics no. That is the foolishness of the MPP. Ye di omatema na omasif won ntiasie. When we criticize them with harsh words, na omochi for no, omochi tie for no, omoji mi abete, oh, adentina, o kan we actually for your marking. Na upenyi na jimia. We didn't kabe tu ufutregu ni penny. And at a point, we saw some people sitting on radio. I'm from journalists screaming, levy aba. They are misinforming and disinforming the people. Sani paniko buza se otino wa hiya obeka se Afenyo ma ken ka se but oya sam trofo na o ken kan na unim nyansa. You know before any levy can be passed in Ghana no e was say here no Parliament. Did you see anything like that? Who say parliamentary be a parliamentar? Yet hands at Biaba and ask some argument to be about any levy? No. So how do you just come on radio as a journalist to say levy aba? Let's just say we you know Nipana radio near the onya kwasia nkwa pamo eche nipana ya kwasia. Listen to me carefully. Say nipano motive now or be a radio no. It is to educate. It is to inform. It is to make sure say nipa dodo amutie no no kure na say nipa na nya kwasia wo sa radio personality na oto no the same day nipa no be pamo because basically you have turned the radio into a miscommunication or misinforming platformer or the nipa dream because oh you journalist oh you some trofo oti levy oti asie saying levy yem passing or them levy yem fa one day ngina bontin kasi a pass levy I was say go through a process. Inti obi kura the general radio so and TV so your press conference. Now because of politics inti okase ya pass levy. So we a journalist now nimunyansa, what do? You look or check for the facts. You don't quickly go and sit on radio and start to say levy abo no bia bete na basa na which are journalists we Jimmy for and nipa no fa odwuma no Jimmy for onimunyansa because onimunyansa nka wapamo because that is not the motive of that radio station. Enya motive na da enya radio no bia na se enya sa na da team so obesai nipa obedi atro obepamon. It's one of the kind of people we are dealing with in Ghana. MPP for Jimmy. They be a Ghana for and every single day no party ni munyam no they be an eco form and right now no party ni munyam do 2.1. Sorry 3.8. At 300 aba be do 3.8%. And ebeko for more because you see omomudi party no they still see Ghana ni bia say we Jimmy to say chairman want to me Afenyo makemo MPP for a general secretary national youth organizer omomudi party the Derricks no the MPP Derricks no they think say obi Jimmy say chairman want to me just obi Jimmy say Derrick they still don't understand say they are talking to Ghanaians who are enlightened Ghanaians who know omunimde Ghana for mutu me kenkan tenyomase. And that is the problem with the MPP. They are still doing the 1992 politics. Hey, Kofonio, Edubuan Onkaye, Yadi Fremenshao, Sa politics, the Nye Juma Bib, Yanka Mananya no cre, Yanka Tramananya no cre, and Nye Juma Bib. You need to bring your facts. You need to state the facts. Because Ghana for Yankwasiaphobium, we read, we understand, we break things down, we explain to our mothers, our fathers, our uncles. Every single day we are educating each other. So you cannot just say things and walk. This guy is just a man. Afenyo with Jimmy. But when Miana gets an Ǎgĝrieveď form, kwa pamwa kwa with the dada. But when Miana smart too. Massa. MP before you say Ghana for South Africans, mo bodam. MP before Afenyo making any MP before no. In their head, no, just say Ghana for South Africa for ye Jimmy. Ye Jimmy yo. We are not South Africans. Thank God we are not South Africans. Thank God we are Ghanaians who research, who ask questions. Thank God we are Ghanaians who are intelligent. It's MP for you say South Africa for ye Jimmy, Omkayani Amene, Julius Malema, Jacob Zuma, Ubuntu, ANC, Yani Yanyamwau, Yani Dinka Jene. South Africa for hey, Sankwasi, I don't know. Yani Yanam could this Sankwasi as no. Yandan chance damu. Yani you need to understand you are talking to intelligent people. Debi amika check Ghana for say MPP for any party no Jimmy then a party I'm from intellectuals and the chairman want to be person or yet the national chairman of the party. Then a party of intellectuals you will be to say Abronya a regional chairman. Party of intellectuals near who be to say Nanabi near who be say Salam Mustafa. Party of intellectuals near your pension too. Second and saying that I don't know what is going on. These people are foolish. Now, now, you see, NPP petitions European Union over alleged growing state-sponsored political persecution, criminalization of free speech, and erosion of democratic freedom in Ghana. Yes, MPP for led by Nanabia or se Baumia Jimmy Baumia Nimyansa Baumian Kanokre. Yes, and there Omunina Shomubrunya Tadie. Salam Mustafa. We really thank God we are not South Africans. So hey, can go for Jimmy or Ghana too. God, I really thank you for making me a Ghanaian. Hey, I really appreciate you, God, for creating me as a Ghanaian. I am a South African Indian, ya papa, because I will be foolish till I die. Today, the NPP as a political party, they went to see their slave masters. NPP as a political party, they walk to their slave masters, European Union. NPP for the Omo and say, oh, we need to make for do school or Europe. Oh, NPP there. Omo now go school London oh, I almost slave masters, don't know. NPP went to see their slave masters today. Dear Intino Moko, almost you. Almost person many European Union for almost the letter bro petition. Adan almost almost to Ghana, so you can't almost cast a wash on you. You can't cast a wash on you to match on your big crata, so it will be too card, Yakoma, Brunisa onje. European Union for their normal Vanye. No more Mukro. The atrocities we are seeing in Europe, the indirect racism, Europe. They're using technicalities to clear Africans out of Europe. Don't you see? What can these people do? They can't do shit. These Europeans depend on us Africans to survive. These people. These Europeans you are taking a petition to. They have no control over Africa again. They are done. Their grip on Africa is gone. They don't have any control. So what should they do? So the European Union will want John Mahama now. Now can they want their tiny country leaders? I am asking you. You people have just lost focus. MPP Mwe Jimmy. So what should the European Union do? We were in this country, Ghana. 8 people were shot. These European Union people were living in Ghana. Didn't they see it? What did they do? We were in this country. These same European Union guys were in Ghana. When you fools gathered criminals, thugs, murderers to go to Ayawaso West Wagon to go and attack Ghanaians. What did these clowns do? What did they do? These people who drink only tea and their teeth are all brown, what can they do for you? They have gone to their slave masters to report to them. Oh, don't you remember us? Oh, J.B. Dankwa, he was a snitch. He used to work for the U.S. CIA. He used to give us you. Don't you remember? He was in prison and he came back to take his salary. These are foolish people. MPP are stupid. They are still licking the butt of the white man. So what should they do? What can they do? What should they do? What can they even do? This European Union. What can they do? The MPP, you see, Makacham say, in TSA, I report to Ghana, my European Union, Omonya Day. What should they do? A whole lot has happened under you people. What did they do? What can they do? In fact, the issue is, what can they do? They can do foco. And the fact of the case is, they are in Ghana, they are monitoring our politics, they know you people are lying, they know you are liars, because they live through your regime. These Europeans, these European Union guys, they live with Ekufuado. They saw what Ekufuado did. They saw what you both you did in Ghana. You think these people they are stupid? They monitor this country. They know the foolish things you people are doing in Ghana. For the past 8 years.
We ain't somehow team course watching on the so. My man was so jam bread. I said so bad in the Romania. Unia, you best Asia.